I'm just reminded on if you do something, um, there's a difference between learning how to do it and then learning how to become an expert on it. And the sort of differences between them, the sort of learning how to do it and becoming an expert is quantitatively and qualitatively much different. You have to become very well versed to become an expert, and then sometimes you just never really get there, and that is okay. And I am learning Italian this summer. I decided to do that because I have an excuse to sort of learn Italian, and I decided to do that. I've always wanted to learn a language. I have always sort of passed it on as like, well, I'm not going to be one of those people that learn a language. I just don't have time, and that's just an excuse. And so I decided to learn Italian. Um, give you a couple of sentences here. I've been doing it for, I think the app I'm using is Duolingo. It says I'm on day 11. And, I barely, I didn't know anything other than Buongiorno. But, here we go. I'm going to sort of say, Salve, Buongiorno, chiama, mi chiama David uh, stasera uh, io coaco un polo um, and un patata um, and como dolce la torta. So what I said is, my name is David, and tonight, I don't know what the word is for last night. So tonight, I'm going to cook chicken and potatoes, and then I'm going to have some cake for dessert. So all of that is is me learning something in 11 days, and I'm putting things together. It's not coming together very well, but um, I'm reminded on how difficult it is to learn these things and to learn it to the extent that you're very good at it. And that's where there's a lot of things in life that you don't necessarily see and sort of make sense in because you do it all the time, right? So, for example, learning a language. So, I have seen that with my own kids and many other kids. And learning a language takes a long time. And we forget when we're in the thick of things that it's like when we're older and we're sort of in the thick of things, we sort of believe that all this stuff came really easy and it was like a year. No, it is many, many years. And for me, I expect to sort of lose a bunch of this Italian because I don't practice it or anything like that. But, I'll get some of it and some of it will stick. So I'd expect that to actually happen. And so as you go about and do things, if you don't practice it and it's sort of second nature to you, you forget things. I've learned a lot of computer languages in the past, and if I don't practice it, it disappears. And I want you to remember that this is kind of normal, right? That if you go through things, it might come back easier as you get older. It's like mathematics. I understood a lot of mathematics in my day, but do you think that I would be able to draw that mathematics up? As an engineer, so we learned a lot of that kind of stuff, and I very much enjoyed it. Very studied very hard. Um, and I just want to remind everybody that this is okay, right? To know that you are kind of not very, uh, competent in something first thing, and as well as to become expert in something, it requires just an unbelievable amount of work and effort to go from like a very much a junior to an expert requires quantitatively more energy, than one would ever imagine. And I just want to remind everybody that it is a challenge to do that. And if you're struggling and you're going through it, just remind yourself that you're doing okay. And this is just another day. You get up, you get going, try again, and you just get back at her every single day. And I realize that this is the big message that I always talk about. It's just getting back up and doing it day in and day out makes a huge difference on what you actually do and what you actually accomplish. And not to be afraid to try things and to make, just a buffoon of yourself. I think that's like super important. All right, take care and have a wonderful day. Bye.